should hopefully get a good Saturday out of that then. Wait for the gate to open. I'm hoping it opens outwards, out that way, not this way. Saturday work's being cancelled. Well, good morning from a very damp Cooper's cabin this morning. We've had some rain in the night, but we're sort of in the dying parts of it now, I think. Well, I think we might be in the middle of it, to be honest, but we've not really had any wind. I think even in England's sort of missed most of it. Channel Islands have took the brunt by all accounts, but just out doing our checks quickly and then we'll get on our way up to Middlesbrough. I don't know if it's picking it up properly on the camera, but this was the problem with these wing mirrorless trucks. So if you can see all the water sat on the screen, when you're driving as well, it happens like that as well. We have got the heated mirrors on, but it takes a good 15 minutes for them to kick in for some reason, even though it's only a very small area. But not to worry, we'll persevere. It'll probably, once we get up to speed, it'll probably a bit of water will come off and then it helps dry it. So we'll get on the move now and make tracks up north. So I have spoke to the office this morning. I just sent them the box numbers for these two that we've got on to go up to Middlesbrough. We're 227 miles away, 4 hours 24 it's saying at the moment. So I told them it's got us up there just before 12 o'clock, so I've told them about 1 o'clock, hopefully we should have a clear trailer. Other day we did get asked for Saturday work as well, if we fancied working Saturday. I haven't mentioned don't want channel because whenever I seem to mention that we've been asked for Saturday work, we never get it, but we've got it this time by the looks of it. They're sending it through. We've got a 9 o'clock Keithley on Saturday morning. I think Gary's going to have probably 10 o'clock one as well at the back of us. We're just getting out of this. It's a bit of an awkward junction to be able to see. Not to worry, we've done it before, we've done it again. We're out and we're on our way. So yeah, we've got 9 o'clock Keithley. It's out of iPort. So plan for Friday will be to get that on Friday evening and get it run up and parked somewhere for the night. And we should hopefully get a good Saturday out of that then. Try and get tipped a bit early up there as well at Keithley and get a good run back. And then we're laughing then, ready for Monday. We'll have a good week this week. We started at 7 this morning. It's just coming up to 7:30 now. It is very calm at the minute. I don't think we'll get much overtime out of today, if any. But can't have it always, can we? We just have to get on sometimes, and we'll get Saturday in. We'll get 5 hours for Saturday, even if we only do like 3. So we'll get a good week out of it. We'll get an extra night out as well, and all will be good. Probably need to grab diesel as well on the way somewhere. We're 42%, but we can worry about that on the A19 somewhere. That's trailer locking wheels because it's got no weight on. Yeah, we can worry about getting diesel somewhere later on in the day. We've got no weight on it at the minute, so we'll get a good empty run up and we'll easily make the A19 to Exelby to get diesel. Possibly even the A19 on the way back down as well. Oh, nice car, let us go through. Still got that water on the wing mirror, but it's slowly getting better. I think they just need like a little cover over them, like a little plastic or even metal cover that could just stick out a little bit more so water can't just land directly on it. It only creates spray from underneath, and it'll probably help them keep clearer. But I'm sure they probably tested it when they were making it, and it probably didn't make any difference. It was probably just going to be more hassle for them, but oh well. So we're just coming round onto the A14 now, and we'll get our tow down and get up towards Middlesbrough. Well, we're a little bit of the way up the road. We've done that, just over half an hour driving at the moment. We are making our way up. Just had a bit of rain come down, so I've got 2 spots of water on my wind mirrors again. Just cleared them as well. But we got the work through for tomorrow, for Saturday, sorry, not for tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing yet tomorrow, but for Saturday, I've got the 9 o'clock one, Jerry's got the 10 o'clock one. It's some flooring place out at Keighley. Well, we're going to try and get hold of the customer to see if they fancy them earlier, because I think they've got 9, 10 and 12 o'clock bookings. So, you know, if they can get the first 2 in earlier, well, we'll be happy at that. Plus, it might give them an extra hour just to make room for the 12 o'clock one or something like that, or they might want them all pretty much at the same time just to get them done and gone. So you never know if you don't ask. But we're making good time up at the minute. We could actually just make it there in one hit without a break, but we won't do that. We'll stop on A19 because we'd only have 6 minutes driving left. I think we are racing the maritime up though. He was in there last night when I got these boxes on. He was having to phone his office to get reference numbers. But we've just passed that same truck now. He's got 2 20-foot Cleveland boxes on for Cleveland containers. So, junction 3 to junction 1 delay. No, that's not us. We're getting off well before then. We'll be going straight up A1. So yeah, we've just passed him now on the A14 just before Cambridge. So they're limited to 52 then. So obviously we're 56. And I think they have actually done something to this truck because the spotlights stay on all the time. I get overspeed warnings now, and the tachograph seems to be calibrated better. My sat nav's showing 55/56 now instead of 54/55. Well, that's just a coincidence and something with my sat nav or what, but we seem to be overtaking stuff a bit more. So I'm happy at that. So we can get some good progress made. Can you try and get some good progress made? Is this lad wanting out or? No, he's got his hazards on. Oh dear. Well, we should have passed all the traffic now, near enough. Obviously we'll have a bit on the A1 in the roadworks. I'm not sure if I'll go around. I'll see what the delay is like. Apparently they are getting some rain up there, and obviously they're at the top of a hill of all the roadworks, so it could be a bit chaotic, but we'll see what the delay is like. So we can always go M18, M62 and straight up A1 from there, but we'll find out when we get there. We're just passing Cambridge services. Need to try and stop somewhere, and I think I might go to Cleveland truck stop up here. There's an Asda just round corner from it, and I owe the office some selection boxes, seeing as though the centre's down at Felixstowe and they weren't sure if they were going to get any work out of it. At what promise I made with them, if we ran it down, they'd get some selection boxes, so I best get looking for some. We're just making our way out of Newark here. We're just going to come and get some diesel. Thought we'd come and get some diesel now because apparently it's getting a bit stormy up north. So we're on 20% fuel, so I didn't want to run it too far. If they have any power problems or all like that at the pumps, obviously we can't get diesel. So I thought it was best just to pull in there, fill her up. So we couldn't get full yesterday because the pump was so slow at Burtonwood. So we used all that diesel from yesterday. We're 100% now. We've got full tank. 268 litre we just chucked in, so we can get a tow down properly, get up here, because like I say, it's looking pitch black behind its sky. So we need to make some headway really, and then we can hopefully get these boxes off, and that Hope that the weather doesn't turn too bad up there before we can get these off. So it's getting a bit blustery at times, just in open sections. And obviously with these being empty boxes, they won't want to lift them too high. If there's gusts of wind, plus the health and safety of the stack of boxes falling over in big strong winds and that, they don't want people there. So we'll see what we can do. We told them we've got till 10 o'clock tonight, so they'll see if they can find out for us potentially to get on with. And that's about it really for now. We'll just get a foot down and hope that we get a good clear run up. It's not showing any traffic really too much at the roadworks at Darrington, sorry. So with a bit of luck we can get a good run up, get these boxes off. We need a brake on way up though. We're not going to make it now in 1-8. 2:31 away and we've got 2:29 left, but we'll make the A19. We'll get 45 minutes in there and then we're laughing then. We're good to go. Well, in true vlog flash fashion, Saturday work's being cancelled. I'm going to stop mentioning it when I get it on this channel until day of. Just throw it up as a bonus video because this is 5 times now in a row it's been cancelled on us. Just as I finish changing plans as well with friends. If I've got plans at the weekend and that, I'll swap my plans around. So it's a major kick, but say boxers aren't railing or something like that, I don't know. But we've known about them since Tuesday, so why aren't the boxers railed earlier when the new weather were coming in? But they say tomorrow's looking diabolical. No work at all hardly, so we'll see. We're just coming up to roadworks on A1. We're 78 miles away at the moment. We're having a alright run up at it. Weather's stayed alright for now. Yeah, stayed okay. Just a bit downbeat about the Saturday work going haywire. You know, it just gets a bit frustrating when it's cancelled on you, especially when you've made your plans around the weekend, well, around working Saturday, and then it goes pear-shaped. But you can't have it always at times, can you? And we're just hitting back at traffic at top at Hill here. It's about a 9-10 minute delay, something like that, but oh well, it is what it is. Just want to get up here, get this box off now and see what we've got for tomorrow, see what fun we can have. But by the sounds of it, it might not be a lot, but you know, we're quite prone to late finishes on a Friday on this channel, so we'll see how we get on. But just got to get through this traffic and hopefully it's not too bad, and then get up towards Middlesbrough to get these off. There we are. We're just pulling off our brake now. We've got an lay-by 20 mile away from the job. We're just making our way now up towards Cleveland Containers. So we have a bit of an update about what we're going to be doing for Saturday. Turns out Saturday, the 12 o'clock one for Saturday did rail. So yeah, I phoned office. I had not a bit of a pop, but I didn't want it to be took the wrong way, so I phoned them and that and cleared the air. Then they said that they had the 12 o'clock one had come up and that they'd put me on it. Then they'll try and see what earliest they could take it is. And then about 5 minutes later they said that shipper had rebooked it for next week now. So it's no Saturday work, but we've got to work through for tomorrow, and I've got it all printed off and ready. We're going back down to iPort empty trailer to pick up an empty 20-foot box for Pocklington in the morning, the ADR place at Yarra. That's into Freightliner Leeds then, that tomorrow. So we'll get down to iPort tonight, get the empty box on, run back up and park in the Leeds yard tonight. That'll do us. It'll be a nice easy day then. Just all driving. Once we've got this off, it's straightforward from these. It's been a while since I've been into Cleveland containers. I'm not really sure what to do in there at the minute, but we'll find out when we get there, won't we? Pretty sure it's just straightforward. Pretty sure it will be, but it's got windier. It has definitely got windier now. So we'll get these off and then we can worry about trying to get the one down at iPort on, which that shouldn't be a problem. We should get that on with ease, to be fair. And then we're good to go. We'll be laughing all the way to Leeds Yard for the night. But we've just come up to 1 o'clock now, so we said about 1 o'clock, but it's going to be about 1:30 when we get there, so that's fine. We should hopefully be leaving for 2 easily, I'd imagine. So we're probably going to be 4, half 4, something like that, back down at iPort with traffic. So if we're leaving for 5, you know, that's our 10 hours, then it's overtime after that. It's all gravy, as they'd say. So the colours are definitely changing though. It's definitely looking more autumnal up here. It's a few more yellows and browns and reds coming in the trees rather than just green. So that's the plan at the minute. We'll get down to iPort, box on, and run up to the Leeds Yard and get parked in there for the evening and night. And then see what tomorrow can throw up. I reckon tomorrow might be a bit more worse with the weather up here. So there could possibly be some closures happening for freight terminals and that. But we'll see once we get loaded tomorrow and back down to Leeds. Just waiting for this lad to, there we go, slashed us in, we're good to go. So yeah, we'll see what the plan is once we get down past Leeds tomorrow, well, to Leeds tomorrow, to get the loaded box off, and then hopefully, you never know, it might be an early finish, but I'm sure there'll be something lurking about somewhere for us to cover, but we'll see what's what. Right, so we're up the road now, just had a break, got a clean card now. We've had just under an hour in, lay by on A19, we're 20 miles away. So a bit of update on the Saturday work. I wasn't annoyed with the office, I understand it happens, but you know, it just niggles a bit. But I phoned office and we've cleared air, because I phoned them up and it felt like I had a bit of a pot, because I said it just disheartens you for trying to do Saturdays, because you know, you make plans and they change. But we've cleared air, we've had a laugh, and then they said that the 12 o'clock one for Saturday had actually railed up, but that's since been cancelled now and rebooked for next week, because they want them all together, customer now. So we've got to work through tomorrow. We're going back down empty trailer from here, and up at Middlesbrough down to iPort at Doncaster to pick up an empty 20-foot box to load at Pocklington at Yarra in the morning for 9 o'clock. So we'll get the container on tonight, the empty one, and work our way up to the Leeds Yard and park in there for the evening. So we might get a bit of overtime out of today. We might get an hour by 6 o'clock parking up. The weather's starting to turn a little bit. It's getting a bit blustery up here now. It's definitely getting windier. But hopefully we can get these boxes off at a minimum at least, and then we can at least clear the trailer. And if iPort stop lifting before we get there, we can maybe divert into Leeds, park in there for the night and go get the container on in the morning. But we'll see what happens. It's not overly bad at the minute, but it's working its way there. It is working its way there. I tried stopping in the services at first, because they built the new services I've been in before in this channel, but the lorry park's actually shut. They've put all big boulders in front of the lorry park and shut that bit off now. I don't know why, but I just went in and came straight out again. We needed to get somewhere for a break. We were under 4 hours at that point. Oh, over 4 hours driving, sorry, at that point. Under half an hour left before we needed a break, so we just cracked on and got into the first lay-by we could find. and like I say, I've just got all my paperwork sorted for tomorrow and for this job, and we're good to go now. We'll crack on up here, get this off, and then see what happens from there, see if anything changes, but hopefully it doesn't, and we can just carry on with the rest of the day now. There we are, we're just coming down to Cleveland Containers now. We'd have actually, well, we'd have made it in 1.8, but 4 hours 29 driving we were on. We'd have had a minute to get in and out of here on a 4.5 hour drive and out again. I don't think that'd have happened, would it? Plus there's nowhere around here to park, so it's been a while since I've been here though. Sure, it's down this one. It's on Nelson Street, so we know it's down this one. There we go, that car let me go. Oh, there's no one at the entrance. I'm sure entrance is here. No parking on road for assistance call. This number. HGV access. Please use intercom for assistance. Open the gate, opens inwards. Or is it outwards? Not sure really. I'll go have a word with him and we'll find out. Alright, we're booked in. We've just got to wait for the gate to open. I'm hoping it opens outwards, out that way, not this way. There's no behind us at the minute though. I've got the twist locks open so they can just lift the boxes off. We're all good on that. And then, so it's nice and quiet here at the minute. Don't know how long we'll be waiting. It has changed a little bit. They've got a lot more stuff in than the last time I were here. They used to have an old yard down near the truck stop years ago. Then they've moved here. This is a lot smaller site, but they seem to be mostly focused on their own stock at the minute, because they did have a lot of shipping company ones in a while ago. Certainly did. We're just waiting to get these off, and then we'll get on down to iPort. Let's see how far away we are. Maybe I'll say it's going to be a good 2 hour run down to there, I'd imagine. Easily. Got a feeling these gates open this way that I'm facing now, because they've put little stoppers on at this side. Yeah, we're 90 mile away, hour and 48 minutes. It's saying. Oh dear. Oh no, they open that way. But I don't know where they want me, so I'll fire up and I'll just position him through the gate. So I'll go get these off and see where they want me, and then we'll catch you in a little while. I got a good run down. We're just coming up to the A1, the A1M1 split. Sorry. We've had a good run down so far. Hour and 12. The boxes were straight off when we were there. They just got a big forklift out, lifted them both, and straight out the gate. So we're 40 mile to iPort. We're gonna go M62, M18 round. It's 25-minute delay on the A1. It's coming up to 2:45. So we're just gonna go park in Leeds Yard. We're not gonna get out today, but we've had an alright week. Just put it in there and get settled for the night. I won't need a break before then. I've 2 hours 51 driving left. We'll just be under 2 hours getting out of iPort. We'll put it in Leeds. I was going to go to York Lorry Park, but it's a 9 o'clock job in the morning, and it's a livestock place that's there, so sometimes I don't want you staying there too long, and would only be about 8 mile to the job next morning. So we'll go put it in Leeds. It's alright in there. It's secure, it's quiet enough for me in there. Plus we don't have to get out of cab if it's raining to go booking anyway. We can just park up, lock the doors and curtains shut, so that'll do for me. roads have been very quiet today though, very, very quiet. I don't know if it's just because storm were coming in, a lot of work from home today, but I think tomorrow might be a bit similar as well with the weather wise. C4 is shut. Gary were heading over there, they've turned him back halfway. That's closed now for the rest of the day. Just hope we get down here, can get a box on, and like you say, make it to Leeds, at least guarantee a night out then. There's just nothing on the roads, it's so quiet. We're just tootling along at 54 mile an hour here. Get the fuel economy in. We've done 13.5 miles per gallon on way down with no on. Just a basically flatbed trailer pretty much. Done alright. Done alright. We just 10 degrees at the minute. It's very calm, the wind though. It's keep getting little bits of rain and then it sort of perks up a bit, but the cab needs a wash. That spray that it's had today on it it's just brown. It's no longer white and orange and red on the side, it's just brown. But not to worry, it is what it is, isn't it? You know, we're driving trucks at the end of the day, they get dirty. So inside I'm more bothered about, it's spotless in here. You know, it's like a brand new truck, but this is in for service on the 30th, it's going in for MOT prepper this month. And then it's in getting MOT'd on the 4th of December. The 30th is a Thursday it goes in, so it's Thursday, Friday prep. Then it gets done on the, I think it'll be on the Monday, the 4th, the MOT. So we'll be in a different truck. It might just go down to one camera and the microphone then, but we'll see what truck we get put in as to what happens. It's too early for him to tell me what truck I'll be in. Now we'll have to find that out on the week and go from there. So it might just be day work if it's a small cab. I don't want to be nighting out in a small DAF. I've been there and done it, but one at big DAF XF, so I'll do a night out in that if need be, but it's mostly if it's clean, that's what I'm bothered about. You know, day drivers, they don't tend to keep clean cabs, they're really milky inside. But we'll see how it turns out. We've got a couple of weeks to go before then, so we'll just get on with this 37 mile down to iPort and hope that it's open and lifting, but I've not heard anything to say it's not lifting, that are diverted me somewhere else, so we'll crack on now. Alright, so we've jumped down to iPort now. We've just got our container on for tomorrow. I can show my car's okay, it's all okay, and we're going to head to Leeds now and get parked up for the night. Just quickly check the box, it's an alright box, it's a bit mucky inside, but it's on pallets that we load down here all over at Pocklington, so we're fine with that. Just come up to 10 to 4, so we've not done that, we've had a good run down. We've had a very good run down, so we're gonna just head over to Leeds and get parked up for the night. I'd say it'll probably be about 5 o'clock booking off, which is on a 10 hours, so it is what it is. We've got an hour and 57 driving left on this stint, so we're not doing overly bad, we're doing all right. We just making sure this microphone is on. It is, it's recording. That's not the first time I've done it. Certainly won't be the last. But yeah, the weather's quite calm at the minute. It's a bit cold, it's showing 10 degrees. It's a bit colder with that wind. Certainly is. It looks brighter in front and more calmer in front than it does behind us at the minute. You'll see when we come round the bend to get on the main road up from iPort. It does look a bit darker in the skies, but you know, it's just get dark early on now, so it's probably just night sky coming in a bit. Oh dear. Yeah, tired week this week. We've done 6 hours 40 driving, so it's going to be about 7.5 hours driving for today, and that's pretty much non-stop. We'll have had 45 minutes in that. So it's been a pretty taxing day, to say the least. But we're getting towards the end of it now. We can relax tonight, chill out a bit, and get ready for tomorrow, to see what tomorrow can hold and what it can throw at us. As we come around this bend, you'll see the clouds, maybe, hopefully, because you know it picks it up a bit lighter on my camera, so it just looks more troublesome in the sky than it does the other directions. But not to worry, we'll get on to Leeds Yard and get booked off for the night. We're coming down to Leeds now, coming sort of like the back way into the yard, because there's roadworks right outside the entrance to the industrial estate that it's on, and there'll be more traffic coming out of Leeds and going into it, so we're coming this way in the hopes that it's quieter, or at least going to be easier, because the cut through that we go through, that's closed at the minute. So you've got to go down to the lights at the BP garage, but it can be busy getting out there, because obviously it's traffic lights. You couldn't just be waiting for 4 or 5 turns of the lights to go through. At least if we come through here, we've got the tunnel to go through, but we're sorted after that. It's just a case of straight on, then just turn right into the estate. So I thought we'd come this way, we'll try it out a little bit and see if it's any better. Well, they're not queuing back to here at least, so that's something to look at, innit? It's like the lights have just let through coming this way, so if we're lucky we might get one, a broken neck for coming down this road, and 2, we might be able to get near enough straight through the tunnel, all being well. Obviously we've got to go middle of the road to get under this because of the height. It's a low bridge, it's 15'6", I think, in the middle. But they've not said what it is on the edges, and I don't fancy finding out really, so we'll get through the middle for the sake of it and keep everything happy. There we go, we'll get through after this car here, you see. Straight through. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be anywhere else apart from middle. But it's 15'6" here, so we'll take that. Yeah, it looks a lot quieter coming this way. It looks a lot quieter coming this way. So we're happy at that. We'll get a decent run into the yard, hopefully. Yeah, I'm just checking if the lights were still actually there. Yeah, the lights are still there. So I think it's going. This has to be quieter coming in this way than the other way. It's just coming up to 10 to 5. Like I say, it's just chaos now. It's just going to be chaos. Yeah, it's just all headlights coming other way there. It's the right queue on it. Well, we've come this way. We'll make the next set of lights, hopefully. Turn right onto the estate, and then we're at the yard. Near enough. Just get parked up. Hopefully the rain holds off. I can go up and see him in office and that, and see if there's any changes for tomorrow. And we're all good to go. Bus were flashing its... Oh, there was a bus in front, that's why it was flashing its headlights. I thought they were wagging behind wanting to turn. I thought they were going to let the wagon turn, but obviously not. And we're waiting for him coming out the other side of the estate. Well, coming off of the estate. Oh, I'm tired today. We've done 7 hours 40 driving so far, and we've had a good run at it. We have had a good run at it. We've come from Risby at Cooper's Cabin up to Middlesbrough, back down to iPort, and back over to Leeds. We're not doing that bad. And our lights have just changed now. Oh dear me. There we go. what about these lights? I'm obviously we're turning right. Just want to make sure I can. Have they closed it so they can go this side of the road? Yeah, we'll go this side of the road, make it easier. Rather than trying to get around the traffic island. So I think that would be a bit tight, but we're around heading to the yard. Big queue of cars coming out still. Not half a big queue of cars. That's a couple of light cycles for them to get through. But not for us. We fought ahead and we've made it through in one. So I'm going to get off and end the video here and just get parked up and get ready for settled for tonight and ready for tomorrow. So if you've enjoyed the video and you've made it to this point, please like the video and subscribe as well if you haven't already subscribed and all that jargon. It's really helping the channel grow to go from strength to strength, and we're slowly but surely coming up the subscriber count and reaching newer audiences. So I'm going to get off and I will see you all tomorrow's video. Saturday work's being cancelled.